Welcome to Minecraft Rama. The answer to three quick questions. The first was, how do I farm watermelon? And this is it. There are much more mechanical, awesome ways to do it, but this is really compact. And when I originally built this, the idea was to have a very compact farming system, and so it's actually multiple tiers. So there's watermelon here, and then there's one column of water that goes down. And directly below that, if in case I need it, if I go this way, there's wheat, but wheat is really time consuming. And then this way, down this stairway below the watermelon is pumpkins. So if I ever need more pumpkins, I can just come down here and pick them and they'll regrow. So that's super cool. So that's the first thing. That's how I do that. This is the bottom of the grinder, which is the incredibly large thing up there that I use to kill monsters. These are the guys who just kind of fell through. If I really want it to go fast, I have to turn on the water so that it'll shove them down the chute. So we just hit that button and it shuts the water, turns the water on, shoves them down the chute, and they come down at a much higher rate than if they're not being forced to fall, because then they have to fall on their own. So this just speeds up the process. And what I do is when I think I've got them all pushed off up there, I hit the button again and it shuts it off. And then they can respawn up there and fill it up, and then I can hit and push them off again. This works really well. If I want to, I can stand here and just get level after level, but I don't. And the reason you want levels, as you can see by this green bar down here, that's what you use to enchant. And the way you enchant is you put an enchanting table, you surround it by bookcases, and when you surround it by bookcases, that opens it up to level 30 enchants. But you have to have 30 points down here to do that. You can only enchant as many points as you have here. So I could do 8 or 9 right now, and you don't know what you're doing. So it's better to enchant books and end up with a book like this. Because that way, if you get a useless enchant, you don't waste it on a diamond pickaxe. So once you get the enchanting book that you want, which I do right here on Breaking's Decent, I just want a normal utility axe. I want to enchant this axe. So to do that, I guess we'll leave these guys alone for a minute. To do that, what we have to do is go up to the anvil, and I really need to put an anvil down there, but the only anvil I have is up here. So we'll run over to the anvil. Sorry about that. We'll run over to the anvil, which is, most people have an anvil next to their bed, right? Right. So I put the anvil in the bedroom, and I take the book and put it in one block. I take the diamond, other way around, like so. And it's going to cost me 5 more enchanting right here to enchant that. Now, it's a little bit cheaper to do it if you enchant directly, but you're just risking wasting items, because I could enchant this and get something useless. So it's usually not useless, but it's a pretty good bet, especially with weapons, to not do that. So anyway, so you do that, and now if I pull this out, I now have an unbreaking pickaxe. So that's all I have for now, and I'm sure you have more questions, especially about the grinder, which is super awesome. And there's a spider up on top, and that should not happen. So somebody needs to get that lit up there so that doesn't happen. Anyway, that's it for now. Hasta la vista.